Did you know that as an indie artist, you can probably make more money with your songs than some major artists? I'll explain why in a second, but stay until the end, as I've created a checklist that will explain how to collect all the money you should be getting for your music. So how can you actually be making more money than some major artists? Well, that's because as an indie artist, you probably do it all by yourself, and that's a big advantage, which means that ultimately you own more of the songs, and as a consequence, you're entitled to more of the royalties, if not all of them, when some artists that are actually only performers would only collect crumbs. Let me explain. See, when an artist signs on a major label, usually releases a song or an album, the label either pays for everything or gives that artist upfront money to cover for the expenses related to making the album, resulting in the label being the owner of the master recordings, the final songs, the files that are played from the streaming platforms, or the music files that are printed on CD and vinyl. And if that dual concept is new to you, make sure to check my page, as I have a video that covers the subject and breaks down the two different copyrights. But oftentimes these artists are only performers. The songs are often written and produced by other people. And in these cases, these artists don't get any royalties whatsoever, because the composition royalties go to the writers and the sound recording royalties go to the label. And when these artists get an advance from the label to put together an album, that money is recoupable from future royalties earnings, meaning that the label keeps all the money that comes in until that initial upfront payment is recouped. And in other cases of artists involved in the process of songwriting, they're often not the only people credited, resulting in a smaller and smaller share every time someone new joins the credits list. So as an indie artist, when you create and release music yourself, you can ultimately make way more money than them, since you'll be collecting everything on both the composition side and the sound recording side, plus on neighboring rights and other kinds of royalties. And if this is all confusing to you, as it was to me at some point, I put together a guide that covers everything you need to know, without the useless, without the technical, the law jargon and boring stuff. I break it down in plain English so you know exactly how to register your music, claim your royalties, and make sure you're getting paid what you owed. No fluff, no confusion. Just actionable steps to take right now to start collecting your money. Let me know if this helped understand it more, and comment the word guide. I'll send you a link to get a copy of it.